It's Motivation Monday, January 26th, and we are closing out the end of this month. Well, the, the beginning of this year, 2026, my premiere season 20 with our second interview with the one and only Dre Will. He is back for his second interview with me. We did our first interview last year in 2025. And so much has happened since then. So before we get into all of your things you have coming up, how has the new year been treating you? And how did you celebrate your Christmas holiday and ring in the new year for 2026?
Yeah. What's up? Well, thank you for having me again. Happy New Year. Um, but yeah, it was great. I just actually I don't do nothing, so I don't do much. I just brought it in with the family and with the kids and wife and um, just celebrated here at the house. That's all.
The same here, stayed in and slept. And what's so
Yeah.
crazy is my cousin, no, my girlfriend, she asked me, she said, "What
Mhm.
are you doing for New Year's?" I stayed in and I slept. And
Yeah.
then when I woke up, it was New Year's Day. And I had a show scheduled. Shout outs to Durant CRC who kicked it
Yeah.
off with me. And it was so much fun to be able to ring in the new year for season 20 together. And I prayed. I said, I'm thankful
Yeah.
to be here at 32 years old because most people in their 30s, young people don't make it in our age bracket, don't make it to see that. So I'm just
Right.
grateful to be here, to be alive, to be witnessing everything that is going on. You know, there is a
Hmm.
shift, there is an atmospheric shift. We got a winter storm underway, and I was afraid. I told Dre, I said, I don't think this interview is going to happen. He laughed it off, but I'm just like, what if our power goes out? But thank God, no power outages. But I do know that there are some people who have been impacted, and I think it's over 1 million people who have lost power. I know that the snowstorm is hitting certain parts and other parts of the city. I have family in Virginia, and I know that it hit family in Virginia. So most definitely. So sending
It
my
hit us
love to
bad.
everybody.
It hit us bad. I'm here in Cincinnati, Ohio, so we got it real bad. So
Ooh, and
yeah,
people are still getting snow. I know New York, of
yes,
course.
it's still
That's a
getting
no
snow. They're gonna
brainer.
cancel school for tomorrow also. So yeah.
And
Hmm.
they'll be inside with y'all. And I know the parents looking good. Thank you. I had to channel
Yeah.
my inner man today. The fashion trend is because Paris Fashion Week kicked off. I know you guys like, why is
Yeah.
she suited up today? Paris Fashion Week kicked off. And I'm
Okay.
pretty sure y'all have seen the pictures of Tiana Taylor and Scaparelli's show. So Scaparelli was the inspiration behind today's look. So you guys can check out the full suit at style by Stevie underscore daytime. It's not traditionally what I would do. Typically, you would see me in a dress, and
Yeah.
I think when I did my interview with Dre back in 2025, I had on a
Yeah.
dress. But the trend is women wearing suits. So I'm a boss.
Right. Okay.
It is. I had to show that. So
Yeah.
definitely. You got 10 inches of snow, Naptown. My
Yeah.
God.
I think we got about the same.
Oh
Yeah.
baby. That my God. Like I just got off the phone with a friend of mine, and then my co-host EJ came back Saturday. We did a show Saturday, and he's in DC, and he said, "Yep, we got the snow." And
Yeah.
we didn't get touched. The only thing we didn't have no power outages, anything. The only thing we had was
Yeah.
rain. Thank God,
And
Jesus
you
for that. Like I said, I was scared because I'm like, okay, Dre, I don't know how we gonna do this. And I was even
right.
telling my guest for tomorrow, Malik Frazier, I said, I don't know how he's gonna do it. He's in Detroit, and Detroit
Okay.
has a lot of snow.
Yeah.
So it's crazy. So I want you all to be safe out there. And I'm seeing people out here on the roads
Mhm.
sledding, sliding on the ice and stuff like you're skiing. Please be careful out there.
That black ice crazy.
Power lines are
Yeah,
down.
that
I'm
black
looking
ice
at
ain't
the
nothing to
pictures
play
with
with.
the ice on the power lines and everything. So y'all be safe and be careful out there.
Yeah.
All right. So before we get into that, 2026, how does it feel to be here in a whole new year?
Feels great, you know. We made it to another year. You know, I'm blessed. You know what I'm saying? So, just got to keep going. I hope a lot of blessings come out of 2026, and we gonna follow God's rules. So that's how we're gonna go. Yeah.
Yes. I created my vision board back last year. right
Right.
after we did our very first interview, and it's almost everything that I've put into fruition. One of the key words that I've stressed in all of my interviews is more. I want more.
Yeah.
And I must say that at this prime of my life, I'm so happy with everything that I have. So, I mean, I couldn't want more, but I said I want more. I want to be able to write, direct,
Yeah.
step behind the lens. Of
Right.
course, you guys will see me hosting this platform, but I would love to step behind the lens on other people's platforms and
Yeah.
produce and write their vision out, help them out, assist them. That's what I would love to do. So hopefully more of that. Stepping into the fashion arena, I would love to get back into fashion illustration,
Mm-hmm.
um, designing possibly my own clothing brand.
That's what's
Uh,
up.
Watch out, Rihanna.
That's what's up.
I want to tap into the beauty world, but
Tell
I
her.
said watch out, Rihanna, because Fenty, she is making a bank off of Fenty, and I use her
Yeah.
makeup religiously. So I would like to tap into the beauty world, into the beauty
Right.
realm. But if I put my name on something, I want to make sure. And I was telling Dre this in the first interview we did last year. I said, if I'm going to put my name on something, I
Yeah.
want it to be something that I know people will enjoy and
Right.
not hate, because people, a lot of celebs, they put out products on the market, and sometimes you get mixed reviews. You can either get people who love it or you can get people who hate it. So it's like, if I put it out here and my name is on it, Style by Steve is on it, I want to make sure that people love it and I'm involved in the full process. Because again,
Yeah.
people will create brands and they will say, oh, this is by this person and such and such. And then you go by and it's not even from that person. They're not even involved in the full process. But I want to go to the lab. I want to put on the white smock. I want to go
Yep.
into the mixing, all of that. I want to know what my products are going to smell like, everything.
Right.
I want to be
Yeah.
involved in every single detail. And
Yep.
that's what I'm looking forward to. So that's what I mean by more. I mean, we're already
Yep.
halfway
Gotta
at
learn how to
10.
multitask.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And for you, how have you been balancing with film writing, acting, directing? Because it is a process.
It is. I mean, it's going all right. When you got a good team, it go great. You got to have a team behind you. So yeah, and that helps me a lot because
And
it's
you
hard
got
when you
wifey and the kids right there. So that's it
yeah.
takes a
So it's
village. And
and it's
with
hard
me,
doing
I've
all those things, especially when you're on set and you're a director and then you're supposed to act also. You know what I'm saying? So so yeah, it can get challenging and it's hard too. So you just have to have a great team like I do. So
And not only that, but my goodness, you got wifey, you got the kids involved. So it takes a village to
mhm.
make sure that you're having
Yeah,
people helping you. And I told you that in the first interview that I have a team of women behind me.
yeah,
My beauty contributor, my makeup artist Melanie Nalama Bridgers, my cousin Sherry, who's came on the show with me. She's one of the co-owners, and my mom, who also has a say so into the fashions, into the styles as well too. I said I can't forget about the woman who brought me into this world, and it wouldn't be
okay,
possible without a Style by Stevie if it wasn't for my mom birthing me
right,
and
yeah,
bringing me into this world to be able to give such knowledge, such creativity, such
that's great.
amazing things that I love and I know that other people love. So I
And
had to
it's great
include my
that you
mom.
got that support from your mother. So especially from your parents, yes.
Yes,
I know some
and
people that don't have that support. So and that's one thing you look at when you start something is your parents.
oh yeah,
So yeah,
for sure. For sure. For certainly. Hi, Diva. Hi, Alexis. Hi, my beautiful Diva. Hi, Chef Sky. Welcome to my beautiful mods. If you're just coming in, we are here with Dre Will and we are talking about 26 and beyond. And in the beginning, in case you guys missed it, I'm pretty sure you guys seen it. Tiana Taylor ate up Paris Fashion Week. I can't show it on here on Instagram because she's kind of, yeah, yeah, yeah. But you guys can go and check it out on Instagram at style by Stevie underscore daytime. And make sure you guys hype this live up, subscribe and hit that bell so you'll be
yeah.
notified. Joining me tomorrow, we have Malik Frazier and my brother
Also
K Tooks joins
follow me
me.
too.
Yes, and follow Dre. I will have him tagged in this live as well. Make sure y'all go and support Black filmmakers. And
Yeah,
it is important that we give Black filmmakers their recognition. When I had Taylor Byron on last week on the show. We were talking about the importance of representation, and Sinners is up for 16 Oscar nominations. It is award
Wow.
season, Dre. So are you looking
Congrats to
forward to
them.
it? Yes,
You say, am I looking forward to it?
yes, it's award season, and black filmmakers are paving the
Yes.
way, have been and always
That,
been. But Ryan Coogler has
and that's the
16
thing.
nominations.
Yes, that's congrats to them. Yes. And we need more black filmmakers, especially women. It's hard for women in the business, and I'd like to see more of them creating, seeing their vision, and see where it goes from there. But yes, I love to see. It's great that black filmmakers are in the industry and getting these awards and being noticed and being seen. So yes, and they
I,
and they and they get to tell and create their story. So I love that.
Absolutely. And not only just that, but I had a conversation with Judy Lee as well too, and she says she wants to get into this was last week also. And
Hmm.
she was saying, I want to be, with everything that's going on in the world, the current state, I'm kind of, you could tell she was kind of afraid about it. But I
Yeah.
said, now's the time for you to use your voice and your platform. And I told her, we're both women
Hmm.
of color. So the odds are
Yeah.
already against us. Get out here and use your voice and your platform and create your film company. She was just,
Oh
sort
yeah.
of like thinking about it. But I told her, as a woman, you're gonna see more women filmmakers. And the one that I can think of, the tops of the tops that I can think of is Shonda Rhimes. I
Yeah.
can think of Gina Prince Blythewood, Lena Waithe, The
Hmm.
Shy. Uh, who's
Yeah.
another that is stepping behind the lens?
And those are
The
all great shows. All great shows. So
We
and
see her, she's the queen of hip hop soul. But
hmm
Mary J. Blige is also a filmmaker. Don't
yeah.
get it twisted. She's out here writing and
Yeah.
directing, and she's working
And
with
acting.
to get, yeah, and
So yeah.
acting.
So she's doing all of
So
it.
it's going to be more women creators, and I'm going to say black film creators as well too. That's what I'm looking forward to, and that's what I was telling Taylor, and he was just like, we have to be the representation that we see in this current state where they're trying to erase our existence, black filmmakers altogether. It is important to actively come up with and help the next generation of filmmakers that are out here who are creating, who are writing and telling the real life stories. Because when we see our stories represented, it's typically one way. You think, I'll give you an example, New Jack City, Boys in the Hood. And I'm just like, there's so many layers to us than just
Right.
that. Excel outside of that and show us in a different light, not just in one way, because they typecast black actors, believe it or not, y'all. And who was it
Hmm.
that said that, I get typecasted as
Hmm.
one specific thing? It was Marlon Wayans. Marlon
Yeah.
Wayans, we know his family is comedy, royalty, and living
Man.
color, the Wayans brothers, and so much
All of
more.
them.
But he said, uh-uh, uh, let me step outside of this and tap into this arena right here.
Yeah.
So you have to have range in this business and be able to step out of your norm and do things you're not typically
Yeah.
uh, doing. But we know Marlon for comedy. He's still gonna have those comedy roots, but he's saying, "Let me try a different genre here." So
Hmm.
kudos to him for
And
stepping out of it.
and nowadays you can do that. It's good to step out and do multiple things instead of just one. Especially with the technology we have going on now and everything. So it's I like it. I mean, I like it when people are doing more than one thing. You see them because sometimes you might know they directed this, because you see them acting all the time, and then you notice they directed. You be like, yeah, that's nice. They cool. They're doing multiple things, and I like that writing in the writing room and all that stuff. So, mhm.
And you got to step behind the lens as well, too. You got to crawl before you can
Yep.
walk. So to the actors out here that are like, well, I want the next to lead or the lead role, you're not going to get that instantly. You have to be willing to do the
Yeah,
work,
you
and
got to
that
put
means
in the
as an
work.
extra, as a background, you have
Hmm.
to start somewhere. I've sat with a lot of actors. Um, and I'm pretty sure you know this one. I'm gonna drop his name. Shout outs to him. It's amazing actor, and we just talked about The Shy. And you guys can also go and check out his channel, and that is Frank Madman Nitty. who
Hmm.
has stepped behind the lens, knows the ins and outs, written, produced, and now we see him on The Shy,
Hmm.
Chicago
It, it,
Fire, and so many other shows. You have to be willing to step outside on
yeah,
faith. I'm telling you.
yeah,
Now you see him as irregular on uh The Shy. And he
yeah.
dropped a couple hints, I think, when I did my first interview with Dre here in the chat. He was just like, stay tuned, because I know a lot of people are like, are we getting another Shy? Yes. Lena, I'm pretty sure, is cooking up something. So you
Yeah,
guys have to stay tuned for
I
that.
can't wait. That's a great show too. I love watching that.
And
So
shout outs to Lena on the amazing writing, the characters, everything,
yeah,
and the others out here. And Bombshell, there's going to be a Black Panther 3. And
yeah.
Aaron Pierre, mhm, has been
Mhm.
talking with Marvel. So you guys can check that out. Style by Stevie underscore daytime. So I would love to
Yeah,
see how they're going to do this, because it's different now that Chadwick is no longer here. So, I mean, you've had the first Black
yeah,
Panther, which was a huge success, Sinners, which is a huge success, and then you have Wakanda Forever, which is a huge success. So Ryan Coogler is dominating the box office, but I know the third part to the Black Panther trilogy is going to be interesting. There's also talks of
yeah.
Denzel Washington. Don't hold me to it, y'all, but I would love to see Denzel in this one. Y'all know I love Angela Bassett. Waiting to Exhale.
You know,
The
Denzel,
Queen.
whatever Denzel play in, he always makes it good.
Oh yeah,
Anything that he play in. So, and when you have a great writer cast like that, you can always change somebody in there, find the right fit and everything. So, yeah, I think it'll be great the next one that come out.
I can't wait to see it. You got
And
Angela
then,
Bassett and Denzel, because y'all remember
oh,
they did Malcolm X together. They did the
right,
Malcolm
right,
X
right.
film together. So it would be
Oh,
great, like a little mini
if they
reunion.
in it,
Right.
it's gonna be the bomb. It's gonna be good.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
And they just celebrated the Waiting to Exhale reunion. It was 30th anniversary of Waiting
mm,
to Exhale. And it's been a minute since we lost Whitney Houston. So that
yeah.
just recent. So
Hmm.
my goodness, but still going, and that's what it takes. So I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah.
2026, Dre. It is also award
Yes.
season. We just talked about award season. Um, you're a filmmaker, so film festival season this year, 2026. Are you ready for it?
I'm ready for. I don't have anything right now yet. I'm working on something. Um, but I'm gonna get ready for it. um, but yeah, I'm actually working on something now that's in the works. So we're in the filming and things like that. So yeah,
Stay tuned,
yeah.
y'all. I'm
I
telling
might
you.
I might get into a little local ones that's in my city, in my hometown. I might do those. So, but I'm in works now. We're filming now on something, and it should be out soon.
Make sure that y'all are following Dre Will
Yeah,
Fashion Dolls. Make sure that y'all are
can't
following.
talk too much on it, but 'cause we're still in the process of making it and things like that. So, but it's coming out soon. I can just say
Y'all just have to stay
it's a
tuned.
comedy movie. Yeah,
And we need more. It's been a minute
yeah,
since I've seen a good comedy
yeah.
movie. Everything that
I
we've
got a lot of
had
local
coming
comedies
out,
here, like a lot of local comedians in my city that's in it. I do a lot of stuff with comedy and things like that. I was doing my own tour and stuff like that. We'll get into that, but I have them that's in the movie, and it's gonna be a great thing. So
all right,
yeah, I'm
all right,
actually in
and
the
we need to be
movie,
support.
so I'm actually in the movie. That's why I got all this on my face now. So, and anybody that know me has seen
I
me.
was gonna ask you grew your beard out the last
Yeah,
time we
anybody
the
that
first
know
time we
me
did it.
know
Yeah,
I keep my baby face, keep it shaved clean and everything. So I have to grow it out and all my hair and everything. So I'm in the midst of filming and directing. So
but see, that's the power of transformation. That is the
Yeah.
power of transformation for sure. You got to catch up, Diva. Yes, we
Yeah.
will have the replay up, and I'll have Drake's
Yes.
information tagged as well. But this look, I was like, okay,
Yeah. It's
something's
a new
different
look.
because the last time you didn't have a beard, now
Nah.
you have a beard, but
Yeah.
got to be able to transform
Yeah.
into the character.
Yeah.
And what has this
Yeah.
beard
So,
journey been like for you? Because I know, like I
man,
said, the last time I saw you was different.
I actually been growing it since November. Um, Me, I don't like hair on my face. I'm the type of guy I don't like beard. I don't like it on my face. I grow it out, and I just don't like it. Other people may like it. I don't. So I always keep the clean shave. I always been like that. Um, but I was just we started filming in December. No, December, early January. So I started growing out in November. So I was just, just in my hustling stages, not caring, one of them type of looks. So, but then we got to filming, I got the part, and they liked it my look. So they told me to keep it, wanted me to keep it, so I kept it. So I've been growing it out ever since then.
And again, the
Yeah.
power of transformation. I've sat with so many actors here on my platform,
So
and they would
I
come in and
don't.
they're just like, I haven't gotten male actors, of course, and they'd be like, I
Yeah.
haven't gotten trimmed or anything. This was during the
Yeah.
pandemic, and they were just like, okay, um, I'm not cut or anything like that. And I'm just like,
Yeah.
don't worry about it. But they just like, I'll come on as is.
I was. I
Y'all know
was.
the
No.
way I like
I
my
was.
hair.
I was gonna cut it. I told my crew I was like I'm cutting my hair and stuff, and I was like, no, I'm gonna keep it. You know what? I'm gonna keep it. I'm gonna thug it out, do the interview, and do you like it?
Yes,
Okay, that's
yes.
good. A lot of people
And
say that they like it, but I don't. I don't know.
what did wifey say about the beard growing out? What did she say about it? Because it's her approval that
No,
matters too.
she loves it. She wants me to
Yeah,
keep
we
it. She
love it.
always
It's
wants. She
it's a
always.
complete different. I was like,
Yeah, she wants it. She wants me to keep it. I always cut it. She get mad when I cut it, but you know.
now I always change my hair and fashions, but I said it's
Hmm.
something different about him. I just couldn't pinpoint, and then you pointed out the obvious. I'm thinking you
Yeah.
know did it for that, but now we know the movie role.
Yeah.
Chef Scott said it's
Yeah.
nice.
Thank you.
Y'all enjoy
Appreciate
it?
it. Appreciate it. Thank you.
Like I was saying, most guys that I've interviewed, actors, said I
Yeah.
had to grow it out, for a movie role, and I'm just gonna cut
Hmm.
this joker off. And they're just like, you
Yeah.
got it easy. You're a woman, so I'm like, yes, hair, makeup. I get to indulge in all of those things. But you know, hey, you got to be able to transform into the role. And I can
Yeah.
give you an example. Heath Ledger, the Joker. You
Right.
you really have to go there mentally, and then not
Yeah.
only that, but transform into the character. Another example would be Tina Turner. Angela Bassett is Tina Turner. You really have to study the art and craft, the style of the person, the way the person comes out on stage, the way they presents themselves. All of your hair is laid. Thank you, girl. In the meantime, between time, I hope y'all are keeping warm out here. Did anybody lose power? Because I know some people lost power out there with this winter storm that we're having. So y'all make sure y'all are being safe out here.
Yeah. We are. We didn't lose power at all. We just got a lot of snow. Yeah.
Naptown said something in the comments earlier, Chef
10
Sky, in case
inches.
you missed it. 10 feet of snow.
Yeah. 10 feet.
And it still
We
hasn't
almost got
stopped.
about
If
the
you're in New
same.
York, of course it's going to be there. They're still shoveling or salting the roads so that the cars can go by. If you're out there traveling, be safe as well too. These roads
Yeah.
are no joke. These highways, no joke. You haven't left the house since Friday. Girl, I was scared. I was telling Dre while we was in the process, I messaged him before the week before prior, and even Diva, me and Diva was talking too. But I was telling Dre, I said, "What if our interview doesn't happen?" He says, "Well, we can wing it." I was like, "What if I don't have power?" That was my
Right.
fear.
Yeah.
Praying for everyone impacted by this snowstorm. Yes. And be safe out there if you're traveling. I know traveling is going to be difficult as well for a lot of people. We don't have any holidays coming up except Valentine's Day. Thank God it's not Christmas, because
Yeah.
remember how it was last year for people to travel Thanksgiving and Christmas to get back home to their families?
Hmm. It was
The
rough.
airlines, have y'all seen it?
It was rough.
Came
I
in
know.
from work and never went back out.
And I know that.
You want to know what my co-host EJ said? Chef Scott, he said, "I'm staying home. I'm working from home," and a lot of people are taking that approach. They're just like, "I'm not going in. The roads are too dangerous. The highways are too dangerous." And some of the pictures I've seen are power lines down, ice on the power lines, and you know it's going to take weeks for them to get these power lines back up. It's going to take a
Yeah.
hard time for them to do it. So
Yeah.
again, like Diva said, my heart also goes to anybody impacted through this. My goodness.
I haven't left the house since Saturday, actually.
Yes, it is bad. Chef Scott, I'm not sure if you came in on the tail end of it, but girl, they have people out here. I was laughing at it, but I'm like, this is serious. Don't play around with your life. People are out here taking advantage of the snow, and they are getting on their skis. You know, the skis you go and ski in the mountains and stuff with. They're out there skiing on the roads. And I'm like, okay,
Yeah.
fool around if you want to. This is nothing to play around with. And you got power lines down. Now, if if nothing is down, have at it. Be safe. If you're doing it in your backyard or whatever, have fun. But if power lines are down and stuff, this is serious. Like, it is bad, like Chef Scott said, but people are taking advantage of it. I know I gained some weight. I stayed inside and I'm gonna burn it off because I was snacking. We went and we done stocked up on snacks and stuff in the house because they were saying make sure that you got everything that you need. I know I gained some weight, but it's easy. I'm gonna burn it off before summer gets here because I
Hmm.
have been on this kick. So
Okay.
I remember Chef Scott saying also too that she said, "Girl, I'm gonna be cooking me some beans. I'm gonna be staying in." What did you do during this, Dre? How did? Because I know a lot of us have picked up our appetites. You just finished a
Um,
pecan pie. See?
I stayed in. I've been in since Saturday.
Did y'all
Uh,
stock up? Because I know a
yes,
lot of
yes, we
people are.
stock up. We went to the store, stocked up on food and everything, everything that we needed. We stocked up. Yeah, we did. We had to.
See, now y'all done made a girl hungry over here. You said pecan pie. I like, what is it? Peaches and cream ice cream. That is my guilty
Okay.
pleasures. If not that one, then cookies and cream ice cream. So they're
Yeah,
just like, how can
cookies and
you
cream, my
eat?
favorite.
I
Yeah,
You like cookies and cream too? Okay,
yeah.
all right.
Cookies and
And
cream with chocolate chip.
if not that one, then Rocky Road. So I mean, we
Yeah.
kept a bunch of things in the house to snack on. I know I ate a bag of bugles, just the regular bugles. Um, Peaches and cream ice cream. So I said, okay, but I got out and I exercised this morning. I said, okay, I'm snacking, yes, in moderation, but I want to make sure that I'm on this health kick.
Yeah.
Butter pecan is your favorite, Eva? You and my mom and my grandmother, they love that. My
So
sister,
are you an ice
go
cream
ahead.
person in the wintertime?
Yes, and I
That's what's
love
up.
hot cocoa. But let me tell you what my mom's thing is. I've bought the hot cocoa that's got the marshmallows already in it. This woman goes and get a big bag of marshmallows to go. She said, I like extra in mine. I was like, Mommy, they've already got it in there. She's like, no,
Right.
that's too little for me. I'm like, what? The
Yeah.
Libra in her, because Libras are very, when they have their mind set on something, it's set on something. She wanted extra
Mhm.
marshmallows in her hot chocolate. She had to have extra marshmallows. So for me,
Yeah.
I was just like, I'll take it right out of the pack. And then I've got my chamomile tea, so I'm good. I am good over here. But she has to have extra marshmallows in
Yeah.
hers. Me, it doesn't matter. But I love ice cream in the wintertime. I don't know. It's
Okay.
just I have to have some sort of treat, some sort of dessert in the house when it's these type of months. And if it's
Yeah.
not that, it's something called $1 million pie. Now the top has whipped cream and the bottom has like these crumbs underneath, like these breadcrumbs for pies. It's called $1 million pie. That's what we have down here.
Mm.
And oh, you can't go wrong, y'all. So that is something that is a guilty pleasure of mine also too. And banana pudding. So yep, we're
That's what's
good and
up.
set. As far as snacks and food is concerned. But I know I have to pay for it in the morning. I'm gonna be like, okay, I know I'm gonna regret this, but I'm gonna definitely work it out and burn it off in the morning. So it's
Yeah.
paying off. I eat what I want, but at the same time, I also try to maintain a certain thing as well. But how have y'all been doing out there, fashion dolls in the comments? Have y'all been snacking as you're staying in? And what have you been doing? I know a lot of people have been finding time to stay at home and work at home. Me catching up on my soap operas, catching up on my movies. That's what I've been doing. Uh,
Yeah.
and making sure that I keep everything in order for February as well too. Of course, hosting this platform, but binge watching a lot of shows. Take the time right now to binge watch your favorite shows. You can't go wrong.
Hmm.
So definitely. And Dre has this project coming out, so you guys have to stay on lookout for that. He can't really give a whole lot away. So you make sure that you're following him. And y'all make sure
Hmm.
y'all get y'all some more good snacks.
Yeah.
If you
I got I
can,
got I got some more stuff coming out too. So yeah.
stay tuned. Stay tuned, y'all. Stay tuned. There's
Yeah.
more in the works. And we need to be supporting our own black
Hmm.
filmmakers, black producers out here. Make
Yeah.
right now we all we got. We each other.
Yeah.
Eating and staying warm, watching my soaps and tennis. Oh, girl, yes.
And also, coming to the States, Comedy Jam will be coming back also this year. We just ended in November, September last year. We just got off a tour. So I'm directing my own comedy jam. So I do it for local comedians. We go travel to each city and look for local comedians to perform with our comedians from Cincinnati, Ohio, and we just team up and rock shows everywhere. So if you would like for us to come to your city, please hit me up and let me know.
Yes, so happy for Sinners. 16
Yeah.
nominations. We want Dre to get his nomination so I can be like, okay, he made it. Uh, and there's a couple of my guests that I would love to be nominated when they get when it's that time for the Oscars to roll around. And Nelson Davis, uh, Terry T. Miles is another. Who's another? Ooh, Dewan Ford is another. It's
Mhm.
so many. It's so many that I've had on my platform. The beautiful Rashida Randall, who inspired me to do the Tony Braxton short pixie. Yes, y'all thought I
Mm,
cut my hair. No, I won't be that
good.
crazy. But that was back actually in 2022 when I shot a horror film called The Assistant to Reconnected. And the director and creator of that film said, no, go with this look right here. I have long hair today. Uh, he said, go with that look right there because we don't want you to look like one of the students. We want you to look like a college professor. And you guys,
Yeah.
that was the look he decided to go for. So I just posted that. That was a little throwback. Yes, I didn't cut my hair. So, but but make sure that you are all supporting these filmmakers that I just named from Devon Ford and Nelson. Nelson is working on top of working. Dre has a lot of things coming out, and Nelson is coming back on the show, but it'll be later this year in the spring. So the cat's out the bag. Yes, you know he's a friend of the show.
Mhm.
Who else do I have coming on next month? Damian T. Raven. The Silver Fox himself, he is coming on the show. Make sure you guys tune in February for that. Like I said, Rashida Randall, who's a good friend of me and my girl, Ro Underwood. You guys have seen her on Raising Kanan. The Power book sequel, she's also a part of that. And she also is an acting coach. So y'all make sure y'all go and check out my girl, Ro Underwood. Shout outs to Ro. Being able to get into the 50 Cent verse, like that's big. So definitely. And you remember it, Diva? Yes. I had so much fun doing that because it was a little bit out of my element. Like shooting a horror film, and we did it in the middle of the pandemic. So
Dang.
it was virtual, but we did it. He managed to make it work. And
Right.
shout outs to my co-star. We had an exchange in the film, Roman. Shout outs to Roman. Amazing actor. And then he was one of my students in the classroom. So that's
Hmm.
the exchange we had. A little bit different. But yes, a whole lot more. Yes, Chef Scott Nelson is coming back on the show. He'll be on, but it'll be in the spring, not right now when it's cold, you know. So y'all stay tuned for that. But yes, later this year, we have a lot more amazing things coming, and Dre does as well too. I'm gonna bring Dre back when he can speak on the project. So you guys have to
Yeah.
stay tuned for that. And of course, you can book him to get him to come to your city, the comedy club. Right now, I think we need some laughter. With
Yes, we
everything
need
that's going on in
laughter.
the world,
Laughter is healing. Laughter is
yes,
healing. So everybody needs laughter. If you're a comedian out there, please reach out. We'd love to come to the city and throw coming to the stage comedy jam. I do mine a little different. I have models bringing the comedians out, like ring girls. So I'm
yes.
looking for models in the city too. If you would like to help out and be a part of the project, just please reach out. We love to do everything. We love to network with you and work with you. So
Absolutely. And Chef Scott seconds that notion with what we just said, which is we need a whole lot of laughter.
yes,
Yes.
a whole lot of laughter.
With
So
everything that's going on in the world, you have to find an
hmm
escape. And I think that comedy is the best medicine. And
yes.
it can heal. Just like music. They say music calms the savage beast inside. But
Hmm.
comedy does something to you. I could put on, let's see, what's one of my favorite Eddie Murphys? And I know it line for line. It's the one with him and Red Fox and Della Reese. Harlem
Oh,
Nights.
Harlem Nights.
Harlem
Yes.
Nights. I know it line for line. And I mean, to be able to see all of this with all of these comedy giants, from Robin Harris to his brother
Yeah.
Charlie Murphy was in the film. You had Tommy Payne,
Yep.
Martin, may he rest in grace. Della Reese, may she rest in grace. Uh,
Yeah.
Leela Roshan, Waiting to Exhale. This is way before Exhale came into the picture. So I mean, it was an all-star ensemble cast. Y'all have to
Hmm.
go and check it out. That's a good one. So I mean,
Yeah.
yep.
And I also do a lot with the kids too, with the youth. Uh, I got my own youth program too. Um, yeah, I got my own youth sports program. We do basketball, baseball, volleyball, and flag football. So I'm always coaching and with the kids and things like that. So yeah,
And salute to you for that, Dre, because we know of this with our youth. They are so consumed by this now, technology. Get
yeah,
out and be productive within your community.
that's all
And
they love.
it's okay to play your It's okay to play your games, but don't be
Hmm.
glued to the screen. I have a 2-year-old nephew, and my 2-year-old nephew's obsession is with Mickey Mouse. He loves Mickey Mouse, and he knows. I was telling Dre this in the first interview, and I told y'all this as well too. He knows sign language now. These babies
Okay.
are learning at a very
Mm.
young age. How he knows how to say no more. I've had enough. So it's important that we make sure that we're keeping them involved in sports and in the community as well.
Yeah.
It's okay to play your game or whatever, but make sure that you're getting out, being productive, because there's so
Hmm.
many things that you can do. Sports is one of them.
Yeah, I'm trying to keep
Never
them
sell yourself
busy.
short.
I'm trying to keep them busy. They keeping me busy also. So.
Yes, and I've seen the pictures of you with them, and not only that, but on
Hmm.
set and then hosting this event as well too. So it's all
Yeah.
about balance. It goes back to that balance we were talking about in the beginning of the show. My suspenders keep falling down, y'all. Not today, Jesus. But yes, it was a good movie, Diva. And another Eddie Murphy movie that I love, that I absolutely love that he did. Well,
Mine
it
was
was not
always
Eddie Murphy,
mine was
but
always
Richard
Beverly
Pryor.
Hills.
Oh,
I love Beverly
yes.
Hills, the first one.
And of course,
Yeah,
Life. That's a
Beverly Hills
no-brainer.
Cop. Yes,
Life is a no-brainer.
yeah,
What's
life.
another
Yeah.
one? But I'm gonna go to Richard Pryor. Richard Pryor and Cicely Tyson did a movie together. That was in the
Mm-hmm.
70s. I don't know if y'all know. It's called Bustin' Loose. And it's one scene in the film where he's going like into this warehouse and he's also doing what Dre is doing, but he's a reformed criminal. He's trying to turn his life around and save the kids at the orphanage or whatever. And it's one scene where he goes into the warehouse and the bad guys that were looking for him because he took some money or something from them, him and Cicely Tyson literally posed as mannequins, y'all. And when I tell y'all, Richard Pryor is so stupid. This fool picked up a light bulb and put it to his mouth, and the light bulb was just lighting up. I was like, I was dying. I was like, okay, Richard Pryor, this is genius right here.
Yep.
I mean, he's had so many iconic roles, though. So,
Mm-hmm.
yes. Oh, you know about it. Y'all got to go and check it out. It's called Bustin' Loose. Yes, she played the school teacher,
Yeah.
and he was the reformed criminal trying to help the kids out. And they was in the warehouse. Y'all have to go and check it out. It's funny. It's yes, and it was in the 70s. I want to say 70s, all the way up until the 80s. So y'all go and check that out. So just something to make you laugh. We need some laughter right now. But we are
Mm-hmm.
almost in the closing hour, Fashion Dolls. We're going to take some questions. Those kids were more than a handful. And I'm going to add on to this as we're talking about, making sure that the youth, our next generation, stays on top of everything. Yes, you're going to have these kids come from different backgrounds. You don't know what they've been going through, what they've
Mm-hmm.
experienced growing up into their lives, and they need these type of programs like the ones Dre have. They need these type of programs that help them get on the right track as well, and not only stay on the right track, but figure out what they want to do with their lives and in their careers also. So there's so many platforms out here. Like I've mentioned the first in my first interview with Dre about the Boys and Girls Club. And for anybody out there, anybody who has kids, nieces, nephews, or whatever, we need these type of programs that help keep our children on the right paths. And not
Mm-hmm.
only that, but prepare them for college as well too. Prepare
Yep.
them for college because we know that we're not going to get it handed to us directly. We have to work twice times as hard. And I think with these programs that are prepping kids for college, it can help them go a long way. Give them the ins and outs, learning how to get scholarships, learning how to get grants. If you want to start a business, my mom has always been telling me, because you guys know that I'm licensed to do hair. She said, "Why don't you go ahead and get you a grant and open a shop?" I said, "I want to work for it. I want to get it from the mud. I want to make my own money. I want to get it from the mud and then buy my own shop and then buy multiple shops. Okay." And have my products in Ulta and Sephora.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I would love to do in the future. So there's nothing wrong with getting a grant, but I wouldn't be against it. I would say, you know what, I'm gonna go on ahead and get
Right.
this, and then I'm gonna double on and add more to it. I'm gonna make what I make, and then I'm gonna go ahead and invest more into it. So this is what we can also be teaching the youth of today and how to apply for certain things. And I think that these programs, like the Boys and Girls Club, are fundamental with helping them grow because we see historically black colleges and universities out here is so many. And I think that with creative arts, with writing, with filmmaking, with directing, there are so many people who want to get into this business. And
Yeah.
there's theater arts. I've sat down with actors who specialized in got bachelors in the arts. So I think you can learn from that as well too. So kudos to
You
you,
could
Dre,
all
for
these.
working with these kids for you.
I think that would be great. These kids love. I mean, they should be taught that at a young age. But we wasn't. I know I wasn't taught that at a young age. About money. You know, you know, life insurance and things like that. I'm just now learning about that stuff now. So it's like, and what you can do with the life insurance. You know what I'm saying? So I didn't know the ins and outs of all that stuff, and I think kids need to learn that now at a young age. So when they get older, 18, 19, they already know it, have it formed in them. And they also, everybody's not built for college. And like you said, trade school is right there. Kids need to be taught some of this stuff now, you know, how to change a tire, automotive stuff right now. So when they get in high school, they can take those classes and come out already have a degree, before they go to college. So,
And I went to a trade school, Cope Area Career Center for beauty school. I went for
hmm
cosmetology. There was different programs like early
right.
childhood development for if you wanted to learn how to work with kids in the daycare system.
hmm
There was law enforcement. There was automotive
Yep. My
technology.
my daughter right now wants to do what you do. You do hair. She wants to do hair. So I tell her now, I said, start practicing on it. When you come out of school, you can be already making money doing hair, already have a clientele. You're in high
Do,
school right now, so start doing
do
it now,
y'all know
build your
how much these
clientele.
hairstylists make out here working on these celebs behind the scenes and makeup
hmm
artists? If you're a woman in this business, and I'm a woman in the business, you're gonna have hair. You're gonna have makeup. Dre, not so much. He's already handsome. I'm already beautiful. So I mean, women, when we put the makeup on, it just makes us enhances our beauty even more. So you imagine how much Cardi B pays her makeup artist, her hairstylist, and
hmm
Oprah and so many others. Hairstyling it
Get
is
good
a
at
part.
it.
It is an art. Yes.
Get good at it. Practice, practice, practice.
Every little girl growing up should have their Barbie doll in the house. And I remember started practicing on the Barbie dolls.
Hey,
On the My aunt gave me
I
her
would take that.
mannequin
I
from
would
when
tell. Give me your information. I'll send it to you. She can start doing your hair.
oh my goodness. And my aunt, she gave me her mannequin from beauty school. And then I would
Yeah.
practice on my aunt, and my mom and my sister were my test dummies.
hmm
They're just like, okay, what you doing to me? Because hair coloring was something that I always wanted to do
Yeah.
in high school. And with hair
That's what's
color, you
up.
don't know what you're going to get. Uh,
hmm
I'll tell y'all a little story about my friend. This is way before. Oh, you got locks.
Okay. Well,
You're
she need to learn how to do
naturalistic,
locks
Scott?
too.
Huh?
She need to learn how to do locks too.
That's something I haven't majored in. Mine's is hair coloring, hairstyling, uh,
Yeah.
the installs, all of that. Oh yeah, 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 yeah. Nap time. We were talking about tools of the trade and the youth, getting the youth involved in the communities and helping them out. And hairstyling. You start somewhere. Every little girl growing up would practice on their Barbie doll, and that's how you would
Yeah.
learn. For me, my aunt, she
hmm
gave me her mannequin from beauty school, and that's how I learned. Locks down to your backside. I want to learn how to specialize in natural hair. Mine's is chemically treated. So
Yeah.
that means colors, relaxers. I'm relaxed underneath all of this. It's laid today, but it's relaxed underneath. And it's to protect the hair that is growing on my hair, my real hair growing. But my mom, she's natural. Not me. Mm-mm. And it's a lot
That's
of
good.
women who are starting to take that approach of saying we're not going to do relaxers. And I'm pretty sure y'all have seen the FDA ban on relaxers with the chemicals inside it, the
hmm
formaldehyde or whatever it is. Because a lot of women are saying if it, you know, well, do I want to have good hair or do I want to keep my uterus? That's the whole thing.
Right.
That's what women are saying now. And they're going natural. They're getting it silk pressed. I mean, the prime example of what healthy hair looks like would be Queen Latifah. Her name, when you see her, her hair is always on point. And a little secret for those of you who don't know, on Living Single, she wore a relaxer. Mhm.
Mm.
And then years after Living Single, she started getting her hair silk pressed. She said because her hair became more tolerant to the heat. So a lot of women are doing silk press. So natural is the way to go. But yes, she has been wearing her hair natural. On Living Single, she wore a relaxer in the beginning stages, but then after, she says, okay, my hair is starting to break. And for Black women, our edges is the thing. She said, this is starting to break my edges off. I think I'm gonna go and get a silk press. So That's the thing. Silk press. It's very simple. We learned that in beauty school with the Marcells. And you couldn't put the thing too close to the mirror, or with it being so hot it would break the mirror. And we had to pair up. It was 23 of us in the class, and we had to literally share. And my partner, she put the Marcel iron too close to the mirror, and it broke the entire mirror. It shattered. It was so hot. So definitely. But yes, practice makes perfect. Practice makes perfect. Do we have any more questions or concerns for myself or Dre Fashion Dolls before we wrap? We are almost in the closing hours, and this I had so much fun. I'm just happy to be back
Yeah.
because I literally thought I was gonna be without power. I'm just like, oh Lord Jesus, how am I gonna get these shows done? How am I gonna do it? Let me see what y'all out here talking about. Welcome back, Naptown. Welcome back. Welcome back. And tell Elmo I missed his live yesterday. Elmo went live. I missed it. I have to go and check it out. Yes.
Thank you. Thank y'all for having me. Appreciate it.
Before we wrap, Dre, what else are you looking forward to in the year
Mm.
of 2026?
Filming, getting these projects finished. I got a couple lined up, just hopefully getting them all done. Um, getting back on tour with the comedy show. So, I mean, that's it right now. And also going bigger with the youth, also with the kids, with my program, my sports program. So,
Stay tuned. Make sure y'all are
yes.
supporting. Support Dre's Comedy Club, and I'm going to repost. Send me some stuff to repost, and I'll
Hmm.
repost and
I
promote
sure will.
and get it out there.
I'll send you a couple pictures and things like that. So,
Definitely, so that we can get some more
yes.
from my city of South Carolina, because more than ever we need comedy. With all of
Yeah.
this going
And,
on in the world, we're gonna need some laughter.
yeah.
Lord knows we're gonna need
And if
some
you got some
therapy, some yeah.
events in South Carolina, please hit me up. Let me know. I,
Most definitely. And yes, Elmo did go live. When y'all see him, tell him
Mhm.
that I said hello and I will be there. He went live yesterday. I had to catch the replay, but shout outs to Elmo, ABC, shout outs to each and every one of y'all. And Diva, my Diva Alexa says, thank you so much for sharing, Dre.
Thank you for tuning in. Appreciate y'all. And also, y'all can
I had
follow
a
me.
great time.
Yeah, y'all can follow me also on Instagram, official Dre underscore Wheel, Facebook at Dre Wheel, and my YouTube page, official Dre underscore Wheel also.
All right, and I'll have that
Yeah.
tagged under this as well too. So y'all make sure y'all go and sub him. Make sure y'all stay tuned to what he has coming up. And I will see y'all. Before I let y'all go, I'm going to leave y'all with today's final thought. And today's final thought is stepping out on faith. Today's final thought is for stepping out on faith, which can be scary. We're so used to the norm. And I example, I like to eat my lunch around 11 o'clock. And I don't like nobody to disturb me around that time. I like to eat around that time and then get ready, hair and makeup around what, 1, 2, 3, 4, around that time, and then boom, 4 p.m. Style by Stevie. The interview comes on. I like it to run smoothly. So my
Yeah.
schedule, I'll say that we're so used to the schedules and having it done a certain way. Sometimes you're going to be behind. It's not going to go as planned. Just like, and I give you another example. Just like with Dre, and I said, I don't think our interview gonna happen, and he sort of shrugged it off. He laughed it off. He was like, "We gonna make it happen." What I was like,
Yeah.
"How? If I ain't got no power?" So
We'll make it happen.
God made it possible to happen, and
Hmm.
it's happening. We've got some sunshine also outside as well down here in South Carolina, and it looks
Yeah.
great, but it is freezing cold. It's like in the 40s down here in the Carolinas.
And,
So,
and and one thing we can't do is worry about the what ifs. So
oh yeah, my goodness,
gotta keep it going.
I received that because that's what I was thinking. I was like, okay, what if the power goes off while we're doing a show, Lord? I'm like, can't take
Right.
it. So I just got to figure out how we're going to do this. But we made it work, and I had a
Yeah.
great time. And I would love to have you back on in the spring because
Yes,
this
keep
was
me on.
great.
I would love to come back, and also we'll have to have you on our podcast also.
For sure.
Yep.
Say less. Let me know when. I see y'all. I see y'all, Fashion Dolls. And I will have his information tagged. He's going to send me the information and I will have it tagged as well. So y'all make sure y'all stay tuned for that. In the meantime, I want y'all to be safe out here.
Can you hear
Go
me?
ahead, you were saying?
Yes, I was saying the podcast will be back out in February, so put it on the table podcast. Check us out on that. It'll be back out in February. So yes.
Absolutely. I would love to. Say less. Say
Yep.
less. And y'all make sure y'all go and check it out. Put it on the table podcast. And also Dre's comedy event. Make sure y'all stay tuned for that. It coming to a city near you. If you want him to come to your city, definitely reach out and contact him.
Hmm.
And also, we have another amazing actor and writer joining me tomorrow. And you got to go and check him out, Dre, Malik Frazier. So
I'll be
y'all
tuning in.
yes, definitely. Check him out. Malik Frazier joins me tomorrow and Wednesday. Y'all already know who's coming on the show. I shouldn't even have to tell y'all. K Tooks, my brother, is coming on the show spot. Y'all make sure y'all go and check him out. I'm looking forward to this collab. Y'all have been DMing me and asking me when are y'all two going to collab again? When are y'all two going to collab? Is there some sort of beef? And K Tooks literally had to go and clear the air. No, there is no beef. We love each other, y'all. He always texts me and calls me to check to see how I'm doing. So we have that brother sister relationship, but there is no beef.
Hmm.
But yes, the collab is happening. Y'all were like, what's going on? Why y'all not collabing? It's happening Wednesday. We'll see y'all Wednesday. But tomorrow, Malik Frazier. And y'all make sure y'all go and check out Dre Will and everything that he's doing. All of this and so
Yes.
much more. As always, Dre, thank you so much. I had a great time.
Hey, thank you for having me. Appreciate it. I can't wait to come back on again.
You too, and I'll forward you those dates. And yes,
Yes,
stay
please
warm
do.
and stay safe. These roads out here, these highways, y'all be
Yes.
safe out there as well too. Make sure you have everything you need. And I will see y'all tomorrow at 4. Subscribe to that bell, and now you can do something new here on
Y'all.
YouTube. You can go and hype up as many videos as you want, as many interviews as you want here on the channel. So I love y'all, and I will see y'all tomorrow, Fashion Dolls, at 4. Till next time.